What's up everybody, it's your boy Jamaal Abiade and we're back again with another YouTube video. Today I'm gonna teach you guys how to sample an R&B classic and change it to a West Coast hit. And speaking of samples, make sure you go check out my latest music video, Groove, the main video on my homepage, and I'll put the link below. Before we go any further, I have to give a shout out to our sponsor for this video, DistroKid. If you don't know what DistroKid is, it's a distribution service that allows you to put your music on streaming platforms. One of the best features DistroKid has is the hyperfollow feature. It's basically a one-stop shop for all your streaming links. It'll allow people to pick what streaming service they want to listen to your music on. One link, all your streaming services. Because you're a part of this family, if you use the special promo link I have below, you'll get 7% off your first year's membership. So go check out DistroKid and start promoting the right way. But enough of all that. Let me show you guys how to sample and make a Lil Mosey West Coast type banger. So the sample I have today is actually Boyz II Men Ooh I have it right here. And you just drag it into your session. You can do that many ways. So the first thing I want to do is get a part of the song that I want to sample and loop over and over again. Me personally, I usually grab two parts that I want to sample, one for the verse and one for the hook. Oh, so I have videos how to sample and I slow it down and go through it very slowly. I'll put the video right here, boom. There you go, click that link, because I'm going to speed through this process right here. First step of sampling, you got to put a flex time on. Flex time is this DNA button right here. Go over here to the track right here. Flex time, boom. It says analyzing transients. Transients are what Logic thinks the best place to start and stop a sample will be at. Polyphonic, and go down to slicing. And if you want to hear the original song before I chop it up and sample it, you can go, I'll put a link below too. I just don't want to play it and get copyrighted. That's the start right here. And you can hear the beat starts. Boom, right there. Boom. Chop this up again, control click, slice at flex markers, boom. And I got those two parts. Now we have these three parts I want to put together. All right, they're just loops. They're not even synced to the BPM of the project. How do I get them so they're looping perfectly? Let me show you. First thing I can do is if I go up here to this first corner, while it's in flex time, it has to be in flex time to do this. This stuff has to be in flex time. When I put it right here, you get a bracket with two sound waves. Make sure you have a bracket with two sound waves, and you can grab it. You can change the BPM and make it fit to whatever length you want to. I wanted to fit to make a perfect 4-bar loop. So let's see how that sounds. Oh, so it's on slicing, so it sounds a little choppy, but let's try it. If I put it on speed, it kind of smooths it out. All right, I don't like it that speed, but it's a perfect loop. So let's go from 120 to 100. All right, so it's perfect loop. Let's go over here. Let's bring these over here too. Boom. Make that a 4-bar loop. Let's do this last part too. Make sure it matches. Do it again. I make sure everything's in flex time. It's in flex time up here, flex time over here. Perfect. Go to this top right corner. Make sure it's the top right corner. If you go down here, if you go down here in the middle, it's not the same bracket. You see it has little pointers on each side. You want right here when it has the sound waves. Click it, bring it in. All right, so now I got the sample how I want it. And mind you guys, the good thing about flex time is I always can change the speed. Slow it down to 72 BPM. Or I can speed it up to 120. But I'm gonna keep it around 90, and I'm probably gonna play around with the pitch and the speed later. I'm just trying to get a good start. So okay, I have my sample. Next thing I'm gonna mess with the EQ. Go to the EQ over here. I like to chop out my tops a little bit. Has a lot of bass in it. I'm gonna cut it out a little bit. That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna put a little reverb on it too. I'm gonna go down here to put it on Space Designer. All right, man, now it's time to build around this beat. First thing I'm gonna start with is a clap. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do a clap, you guys, and I'm gonna use my keyboard on my computer. All I gotta do is Command K, pop that up, and you can play on it. And I'm press R to record. Here it goes. Double click it, Command A to Command All, go to Q to quantize the notes. I'm gonna Command All it again. And I'm gonna turn the velocity up a little bit. Cause I want that West Coast clap to come through. Blah, blah. That's perfect. Gotta get a hi-hat in. Kind of like that hi-hat. Drag to my quick sampler. Boom. For my hi-hats, I usually punch them in. So I do control click, create MIDI region. I create that's about it. Let's see. Go over here, go to my brush tool. Boom. And now if I press command, I can use my brush tool. Uh-oh. But let me turn that velocity down, because now is where I was at. Turn the velocity back to like when I like to do my hats is change the velocity up too, so they don't hit all on the same notes. So I'm gonna highlight them. I'm gonna press this little button, DNA button right here. Click it, boom. Velocity comes up, and all I do is every other one I move it down so they don't hit on the same note. Makes it less robotic. So let's put some rolls in there. So you hear how that clap is about to hit right there. So what I would do is take this one out or something like that. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna come option, drag it, click over here, and change it up for the second part. That out, and I'm gonna go to 164. Really speed it up on them. I like that. Yeah, that sounds good. Those hi-hats sound really good. They sound really spicy for sure. Now we need some perks. Those cowbells and wood blocks. A lot of them have those. I like this bongo sound, man. I like that. That sounds real West Coasty. I'm gonna do one shot. So it plays a reverb as well. And Command K, like I said, to bring up the instruments. You guys should know that by now. You guys can play off the sample. I hear this drum sound in the other sample, so I'm playing it with a different sound. You guys can play off the sample, you guys. You guys don't have to do completely new stuff. Perk, let me get this kick in here, man. Let me get this kick. For the claps and snares of West Coast, you guys gotta do the little stutter effect. So go to 32. You gotta do the stutter. You gotta do the stutter. And all I'm doing right here is making a velocity ramp so it can go, you know what I mean? You know, you guys got the classic. We got that stump, boom, boom, boom. That classic stump. Oh man, that stump is so classic. There it goes. The stump is so crucial, you guys. You guys have to have the stump in your song. That triangle, that's that West Coast triangle. So you guys, I got a basic drum pattern. It's a great start. Next I have to play with this sample, you guys. The sample is not in the right pitch to be that West Coast bounce. Audio units, Apple units, and I'm gonna go to AU new pitch. That's what I'm gonna go to, AU new pitch. All right, that sounds pretty good. Let's get an 808 in there, man. Let's get this 808 rocking.
like that. And when I do the 808s, I go into a high octave, so I can just hear the notes clearly. I got that. All right, I got the 808s. Let's see how this is. They're really simple. Let's see if I can change them up a little bit. All right, really simple. Command A, Q, for 16, Q. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That 808 cat came in. Here we go. Woo! Yeah. 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 So I have all the parts I need in this beat. They're not really arranged how I would do it. So let me help you guys show you how to arrange this a little sweeter. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this option, put this for an intro. I'm gonna cut this in half, boom. Then I'm gonna use the flex time tool to stretch this first part, make it double time, so it's gonna be slower. So it's gonna get right into it. It's gonna get right into it. So I'm gonna put a little scratch. That's the one. Yeah, there you go, right there. It's a sound that's in a lot of drum kits called pouring lean. That's a classic. Boom, 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 boom. That classic stutter. All right, you guys. So I just did a little something. I'm not a West Coast producer, but I think I did pretty well on this Lil Mosey beat. Let's listen to the project all together. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
And that's how you sample an R&B sound and change it to like a West Coast sounding type joint. Knowing how to manipulate a sample to make it sound good and work for you. Make sure you guys follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify. All the links will be below. My latest music video, Groove, dropped. Make sure you go check that out. And we're on the road to 10K, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and comment below and let me know what you guys want in the next video, alright? Everything is lit. I'll see you guys next week.